Previously at Mathville Mansion. We've been solving Professor Puzzleworth's challenges, reviewing what we know about addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and making our way through the mansion to our final puzzle, the Rock Wall Challenge. Welcome back, mathematicians. It's Justin again, and it's time to put together everything we've learned about the 4 operations to find out what's waiting for us at the top of the rock wall. Mia is convinced we're gonna find treasure up there, but I guess we'll find out soon enough. By the end of today's lesson, you'll be able to apply your understanding of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division to solve a variety of problems. Have your guided notes ready, and let's get climbing. This is quite the rock wall, but there's a rest point up there. We just need to solve 4 problems to get there. 2 multiplication problems, 4 times 12 and 5 times 9, and 2 division problems. Something divided by 6 equals 8, and something divided by 3 equals 7. Even though there are 2 different operations here, they all have something in common. Can you tell what it is? With multiplication, we're repeatedly adding to find a total amount. And with division, we're splitting a total amount into equal groups. So what are all of these equations missing? A total amount. That means we can use multiplication to figure out all of these. Pause the video here to solve all 4 in your guided notes. Okay, so 4 times 12 equals 48. And 5 times 9 equals 45. Then we can use 6 times 8 to figure out the dividend. That equals 48, so 48 divided by 6 equals 8. And finally, 3 times 7 equals 21, which means 21 divided by 3 equals 7. Now we can climb to that first checkpoint. Hup. Ooh. Yep. Okay. We're gonna need to solve the problems as we climb. Remember, you can pause the video if you need to. 80 divided by 10. That's 8, right? Up next is 33 divided by 3. That equals 11. 35 divided by something equals 7. How else can we arrange that problem? Right, 35 divided by 7. That equals 5, so 35 divided by 5 equals 7. Nearly there. 6 times something equals 24. We know the total amount, so how else can we arrange that problem? 24 divided by 6, yeah. That equals 4, so 6 times 4 equals 24. I think this is it. This next problem will get us to the top of the rock wall. We can do this. Professor Puzzleworth keeps gold coins in a vault and a treasure chest. He has 3,228,371 coins in the vault and 674,728 coins in the treasure chest. The professor earns 11 rolls of gold coins with 12 coins in each roll, which he decides to add to the vault. Which operations are needed to figure out how many more coins are in the vault now compared to the treasure chest? Wow, looks like this problem requires 3 operations to solve. Okay, let's take it one step at a time. What's this problem about? The professor's gold coin collection. Where does he have the most coins? In the vault, right. He also earns 11 rolls of gold coins with 12 coins in each roll. Which operation could we use to figure out how many gold coins that is? 11 rolls with 12 in each means we can use multiplication to figure out that total amount. So then what does he do with those coins? He adds them to the vault. Which operation can we use to figure out how many are in the vault now? Addition, exactly. So, have we answered the question? Not quite. Pause here to figure out the third operation needed to answer this question. We still need to figure out how many more coins are in the vault compared to the treasure chest. Which operation can help us figure that out? Subtraction. Here we go. Hup. Ugh. Ooh. Yep. Ah. Professor Puzzleworth! It's great to finally meet you. No, Mia, I don't see any treasure. Oh, what's this? The treasure you seek is deep in the maze, at the very center through winding ways. Solve each puzzle to find your way through. Math will guide you to the prize that's due. Mathematicians, it's time to put together everything you've learned throughout this unit and make your way through the professor's hedge maze. This is an interactive activity that goes with this lesson. Let's check out the first problem together. First, Professor Puzzleworth planted 748,273 clover seeds in the middle of the hedge maze. Then he had a total of 48 packs of clover seeds, which he planted equally among the four corners of the maze. This resulted in 278,560 total clovers in the corners. Which operations are needed to figure out how many packs of clover seeds were planted in each corner, and how many clovers grew in total? There are two operations needed to solve this problem. Pause here to try figuring them out on your own first. We'll check it out together when you're ready. Which operation can we use to figure out how many packs of clover seeds were planted in each corner? We have a total amount, 48, and 4 equal groups, so division, exactly. We also know how many clovers he planted in the middle and how many grew in the corners. So which operation can be used to figure out how many clovers grew in total? Addition, yeah. Every correct answer will bring you closer to the treasure at the center of the maze, and you've already figured out the first one. And don't worry, Mia will be right there with you. She really wants that treasure. So, what have we learned today, besides the fact that our math skills have literally taken us to new heights at Mathville Mansion? Well, now you know that the addition and subtraction algorithms can be used to add or subtract numbers of any size. Multiplication and division are operations that involve working with equally sized groups. You also know that word problems can be solved by thinking through what the story is describing and choosing the operation or operations needed to solve them. Be sure to complete the practice questions and extension activities that go with this lesson to practice working with addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. You'll find the hedge maze with the other extension activities. This is our working with operations wrap-up lesson, which means the practice levels will review everything we've learned throughout the unit. There's an extension activity to help you reflect on your progress and decide if there are any lessons you'd like to revisit before the unit assessment. You can review any of the lessons at any time, because in math, as in life, every effort adds to your success. Good luck with the maze, and I'll see you next time.